What's going on, YouTube land? It's your girl Infinite Kiana here, back with another video. I want to let you guys know that I have been coping with my sadness lately. I feel much better than when I made that first video. I feel so much better. The reason being is because, for one, well, the girl that I liked is now in another country, so it's impossible for us to be together. Like, my mind is already set up, like it's impossible to be together. On another note is the fact that I was entirely over her. I need to catch you guys up on a lot. So after I made that video, I'd say not even a month went by, she hit me up and she was like, hey, you know, what you doing? Haven't talked to me in a while, how you doing? Stuff like that. Finally know the reason why she was mad at me. She was mad at me because I confessed my feelings to her. Number one, do not, and I mean this in the most simplest way as possible, do not confess your feelings to a straight woman. If that woman is straight, leave her to be straight. Don't go after a straight woman. Only go after a straight woman if she's bi-curious, or like she's want to try something new. But in my case, I don't even want to do that no more, because mostly women that I go for goes to a man and they're together. So I've understood that I need to just go for women who like women for now. There's nothing wrong with going for a bisexual woman, but in my scenario, it doesn't play off good in the long run. Anyway, all right, so I wrote a book. If you guys want to stay in tune with the I didn't write a book. Okay, first off, I didn't write a book. No, I can't. I can't just sit down and write a book. I'm too energetic, too, I want to do this, I want to do that type of thing, right? So no, I did not write a book, but I wrote things about her in this notebook here that I can express to you, so that you won't make the same mistake and go after a straight woman. You would just know that this woman is straight and there are other fish in the sea. But the thing about it is, I kind of thought we could, you know, be together, because after, like, you know, she didn't hit me up for a while, she finally hit me up, and I was like her go-to person. If she was sad, she'd call me. If she needed someone to lean on, she'd call me. If she needed someone to take her places, which I stopped doing, she'd call me. Like, it just felt like I was the only one for her. But at the end of the day, I wasn't the one that was giving some love to her. She was finding other people to give some love to her. But for me, I was the one to comfort her when she felt lonely. And that basically wasted my time. So, in other words, she knew how I felt about her. Like, we would Snapchat a lot. She'd Snapchat me. She knew how I felt about her, and I knew how she felt about me. But I still think to this day she feels some feelings for me, but she just doesn't want to express that because she thinks that I catch feelings. But anyway, I'm just gonna hang on to what I think, and I've already stopped contacting her. Contact is off. She hit me up, told me she went back to her home country, and I'm here in another country, so, you know, she doesn't even hit me up anymore, probably because she doesn't need anything. But anyway, yeah, all right, I'm gonna get to the story right now, so all right, stay tuned. For now, I need to sit you guys up on something so I could just, like, read it to you guys. Alright, so this is the story of her. If you guys want to move on to another video, go ahead, because this is going to be kind of a long story, but it'll also help women who like women who are straight and unavailable. So I was looking online, I found some things, and I was like, that actually will help me And I just wrote down all the steps that took me to get over this girl. So this video will be called How to Get Over Your Straight Friend, or someone who you really, really like. So, okay. We have control over our own thoughts and feelings. I am much stronger than my thoughts and feelings. If she does not see me as a potential sexual partner, I have to let my feelings go. Sure, it will hurt me. I will have a plethora of emotions skyrocketing as the days pass. I don't think, however, I will cry anymore. I have cried long enough. I choose to stay her friend. In life, people we meet can either be a blessing or a lesson. I believe she is a blessing to me. I won't say her name though. Sure, I have developed strong feelings for her. So strong for a while, I might have been obsessed with her. I hate the word obsess. I hate it. To me, there are two kinds of obsessive love. One can be healthy and the other can be unhealthy. I believe my obsession was healthy. Like, cause you have two different obsessions. You have one obsessions where you like her to the point where you want to do everything for her. She needs help, you are there for her. She needs a shoulder to cry on, you right there in a second. But unhealthy would be like staying outside, watching her, knowing the time she gets up to text her good morning, stalking her Facebook to see if she added friends. Like, that's not me. I don't even know. It's way more to that. But me, I was just the type to, if she ever needed me, I was there. So it was like obsessive love. Let me now describe the feelings I have for her. So these were the feelings I had for her. Can't stop thinking about her. So I wait by the phone. Every time I receive a text or call, I hope it's her. Wants to know if she is thinking about me as much as I think about her. Every love TV show, movie, a TV series I watch reminds me of her and I. I used to watch this show called Vampire Diaries, and I used to always wish I was Damon and I was the girl that Damon liked. I always thought I was Damon and that was her. And one day, just maybe, I watched this whole TV series, just maybe that me and her will be together just like Damon and her got together. I forgot her name, but yeah, okay. Wants to know if she is thinking about me as much as I think about her. I can't stop picturing her in a beautiful black dress. This beautiful black dress she wore one night. We were going out to a by the way, when we went to bars or clubs together, she would always just want me and her to go. She wouldn't want other people. Like, oh, your friends are coming? Oh. But if it was me and her, she'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm down, you know? But then as time went by, she'll be like, yeah, you could bring your friends. Yeah, you could bring your friends, stuff like that. But at first, it was just me and her, you know? And, yeah, so anyway, yeah, she had her black dress and she just looked so beautiful. Like, it was a short black dress. It was exposing some things, but she was beautiful in it. And I told her this, and I said, wow, you look beautiful. But the event that we were going to was like a gay club type of thing, and normally people wear like gay attire. Not like, but it's not the fact that I wanted to change what she was wearing. I mean, she could wear that, like, but it was an attire for that day. So I told her, I said, oh, you look so beautiful, but it's an attire for the day. I'm not sure you could wear that, but we can call and make sure. She didn't take it. She was just like, okay, yeah, I'll change. But when I tell you that, okay, we're just gonna move on because I'm starting to think about her again. Okay, and I don't want to think about her. When I saw her in this dress, I thought she was an angel. I kid you not. I kid you not. I want to feel her lips pressed against my lips and her body on my body. When I go out trying to clear my mind, I can't stop seeing people that remind me of how she looks. And this is also what people go through when they go through a breakup. When you go through a breakup, you tend to see things that your significant other had, or your significant, or a lookalike of your significant other. Like, say you're outside in the park somewhere and someone drives up and you're like, oh my God, that car looks like the car he or she used to have. Or say you're going to the library and then they have a book that your significant other used to read, and you're like, wow, that person has the same book that she used to have. And you're just all thinking, and wow, that person has the same haircut she used to have. And you're just, it's just going. That is obsessive love. That's healthy though. It's not unhealthy. So I have a description of how she looked, but I don't want to say that. So every morning I can't stop thinking about her. I check my Snapchat story just to see if she viewed it. It's an option where you can go on Snapchat and you can see how many people looked at your story. By the way, she's still looking at my story too. Anyway, it just always, I was like, oh, she's looking at my story, and it always made me think that maybe she was thinking about me. But now they have this new feature where you're just looking at people's stories and they'll just go to someone's story automatically. You don't even have to click someone's story to look at it. It just goes automatically. Snapchat was not like that at first. Snapchat keeps updating, so yeah. When she is with me, I always want her to be happy. I would drop all of my plans just to see her. My friends would be like, yo, come out, we finna go to this party, we finna go to this bar. I'll be like, yo, I really want to go, but I'm meeting up with someone. She didn't even have to make plans. Like, basically all she had to do was just say, hey, you busy? And if I was not busy, then okay, I'm going. But if I was busy, I'll try to find a way to reorganize what I just set up with someone and just be with her. Now that's a little unhealthy if you think about it, because basically what you're doing is you have goals in mind and you don't want to complete that goal because you want to be with her, and that's unhealthy. That's something that I've learned that is bad. So I've been working on that and I'm doing better. I'm doing way better so far. Like, if you have plans, just be like, just do another day. Anyway, now that I am being honest with myself, this is in fact, see, I even mentioned it, an unhealthy love obsession, the last one. It gets worser. If you think about it, no obsession is healthy, not even an obsessive love. I always want to be around her when at a small gathering. Now, when she opened up to me and she wanted to meet my friends, I introduced her to my friends. My friends would introduce us to their friends, and we would all just like hang out. And when we're there, I just want to always sit next to her. I want her to sit next to me, or, you know, stuff like that. And it got to the point where some of my so-called friends, I think, started to like her too. They don't want to mention it, but if you have someone in mind that you really like, make sure you bag her before you introduce her to your other friends, you know, because your other friends are gonna be like, oh, you with her? No. Oh, okay. And they're gonna try to bag her, okay? So just make sure. And I honestly think that's not a real friend. Comment below if you think that's not a real friend. But anyway, it might be, I don't know. But I've had some altercations with a few friends, and yeah, I'm not gonna mention that. That's for another video. Anyway, I always want to feel close to her, have my arms around her in the need of companionship. I remember one night, my friend didn't even need a hug from, okay, this is story time. Okay, so I guess I could do a story time. All right, so without me reading the words, I could actually look at you guys and tell you guys about the story. So, okay, So here's a story time. All right. Now I'm gonna cut the, okay, so I'm gonna continue from part 2, but it's way more in this book that I want to tell you guys about. But I'm gonna tell you guys this one story time where I actually thought that maybe it was a chance with her. So it was me, my friends, probably about like 3 of my friends and 2 girls. We all went, and we were just like, we didn't really have nothing to do that day. We were just bored out of our minds, nothing to do, being bored, young, dumb, broke adults, just walking around doing nothing, you know? Sometimes the funnest thing you could do sometimes, like instead of like drinking and smoking, what, you know, a lot of people do these days. But anyway, we got together, we're just all hanging around. My friend had another group of friends that we met up with that day. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I used to live on campus, so, you know, it was always boring. And I always wanted to find a way to go somewhere and have fun, you know, get out, do stuff. So we go, catch the train, and we go to their neighborhood. Now, this type of neighborhood is kind of dangerous, but if you're with a group of people, it's not that dangerous. But fast forward, we meet up with them, we all hanging out. He had a party we was gonna go to. We finna go to another party. I'm down, everybody down, let's go, right? All right, so get this. So we get to the party, and then all of a sudden,